understood, they were the ones that made it with these grandfathers, the third world. They made it with these, and 10 of them came down. That was the very first ones that arrived in our world. Was these 10 people that came down. And again, this is why we refer to it as the fans. We call them mitahtagon again. I'll show you a set there. Fred, you want to go in my truck there, in the back seat down here. On the back there, you'll see them. The reason why we call them mitahtagon and how the old man taught us how to create these fans, the eagle fans, a lame term to them, was there's supposed to be 10 feathers on each of those fans, because the language dictates a process for us. Mitat, Mitat is how we say it then. Mitat tagonak. So you have ogi shiguok. So each of these, when we create these as tools, you'll see 10 feathers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know where the 10th one is. Oh, right here. It's hiding on me right here.
Oh, yeah.
2, 4, 6. So there's 10 feathers here. And this represents the very first ones that live in the third world, Ugi Shiguak, Mai Mustawaganak. Because there's 4 worlds beyond our lifespan. And that 4th world and how they're situated through their stories is how we came to this world. There's 4 worlds out there, and these worlds, the natural world looks like this. This is our world here, Ugi Shiguak. And this one goes this way in this direction. These Pleiades sit within this structure here, these 7 stars. The second world that we have over here, this particular world revolves around here, this way. This is where this one here, the second world, is where the grandmothers and the grandfathers, we translate them a little bit different. When we talk about Gogum, it does not mean grandmother in our language. It means a spiritual comforter. That's what the closest translation to Gogum is. And Mosum is the ones that feel on behalf of what you carry in your spirit. Hence the word Mosum, Umusi Testamagiok. Because it's not the translation of somebody physical, it's a spiritual process. So it is with great honor when young people call me Mosum. Especially I have 15 grandchildren, and to hear that voice, Mosum, I know that I have a spiritual responsibility to feel on behalf of what they carry, even the hardships that they carry today. The third world, Ugi Shiguak. This is where this one evolves back this way. The scientists that NASA have actually gone into this world and ventured into this world. They know that the magnet, that the force field goes opposite, it's pulling. This is where Ugi Shiguak, Ugi Shiguak, Ugi Shiguak. Some refer to them as angels. They refer to them as angels. And but when you go this is why we do our processes in the third round, the healing round. That's why we call these ones to come in. We don't heal the person. It's these ones that we call upon to come and do that doctoring. And of course, the last world, this is where our Creator sits. Our Creator. That's why we do things in four cycles. We do that round of 4 when we do a sweat lodge ceremony. When we do the Sundance, we do it 4 days to make sure that we achieve this. Our memorials evolve revolve around this. The very first year when we lose a loved one, we have a feast for them to help them get into this world. The second year, we do our memorials here to help them get into this world. And the fourth year, the last memorial that we do for an individual, we know that we've done our part for them to get home back to the Creator. Because a lot of times they will come to visit you. And in creating this relationship with this, they call this one, to maintain that relationship, they call it Sapo Tawan. We make these fires, to create that relationship. Sapo Tawan Igia, this was a ceremony to help an individual that is grieving from that one that has left us, and to maintain that relationship with them. This was a healing process when people were grieving. Today people grieve 10, 20 years. You know, after 30 years they're still doing memorials, not understanding why we do these memorial ceremonies. It was only meant to be for. This one is to maintain your connection to your loved ones, because we do have a creation story. So Sapak Tawani Gewan, better known as a ghost dance. But it talks about maintaining that spiritual fire connection to our loved ones. That's the closest translation. But the white people call it a ghost dance, not knowing any better.
How do you say it in Korean again, Jeff?
Sapak Tawan, right here.
The ghost dance.
Huh?
The ghost dance.
Right here.
That's it.
Sapak Tawan Yigiwin. It was the Jesuits that said, what are you doing? We are trying to connect to our loved ones. Oh, they're ghost dancing. They say, how do you do a ghost dance? Well, you take a sheet and cut holes in it.